Children, so this class we are going to start the new topic, okay, that is lesson number 1, living and non-living things. Lesson number 1, living and non-living things. This same concept we have studied in a grade 2 also, children, but we have studied only the definition and example. So this class we are going to study in a very detail what is meant by living things and what are their features and what is meant by non-living things and what is the difference between living and non-living things. Okay, those topics we are going to discuss in this class. Now everyone take out the same one test book. In that page number 144. Page number 144, lesson number 1, living and non-living things. Here, observe the picture carefully. What do you see in the picture? So this is a picture. Here we can able to see like plants, animals, water, rocks, sand and few birds and all it is flying, right? Like that we can able to see the image. So in this, can you able to identify which one is having life and which one does not have the life? So that I am going to explain now. The above picture shows our environment. Everything that surrounds us is known as our environment. This is many wonderful things. Some are living, others are not. The things which have life are called living things. The things which do not have life are called non-living things. So here the same thing I have mentioned, whatever it is surrounded to us, okay, whether it is a living thing or non-living thing, everything it will come under a environment. What is meant by environment? Everything that surrounds us is known as environment. Environment means everything that surrounds us, it is called as a environment. So we can see in our environment many plants or animals or few things may be having a life and few is not having a life. In environment we can be able to divide into two things, that is living things and non-living things. Living things and non-living things. Living things means what? The things which have life. Okay, the things which have life, it can able to move from one place to another place, or also it can able to breathe, it can able to feel the pain, like that many characters it is having for a living things. What is meant by non-living things? The things which do not have life. Okay, the things which do not have life, it is called as a non-living things. Okay, for example, for non-living things, for example, now I am keeping chair in one place. Without your help, the chair it can't move one place to another place until unless you have to push one place to another place. Then only you can able to see the movement. Until unless wherever you are keeping the things, it will be in a same place because this does not have a life. Okay. So here environment, there are two things will be there, that is living things. Living things means which have a life. Okay, it can able to breathe, it can able to feel the pain, and it can able to grow, and it need food for growth and development. And non-living things which do not have life. Okay, the things wherever you are keeping, it will be in the same place, it won't move here and there. Okay, so this it will come under a non-living things. Here you can able to see living things are many kinds. Things we see around us are either natural or man-made. Natural things are animals and plants. Natural non-living things are water, clouds, rocks, etc. All man-made things like toys, walls, table, computer, etc. are non-living things. Look at, so till here I am going to explain now. The things it will take in a nature, either it will be in a natural thing, okay, or one more we can man-made thing. What is meant by natural thing? Like you can see the sun, star, clouds, it's a natural, right? No one has made. By nature it came. So in that natural thing there are two types again. One is a natural living things and one more is natural non-living things. In the things there are two types. One is natural and second one is man-made. First I am going to take a natural things. It is present in the environment. It is naturally. No one has made that. Okay. In this again it is a two types. One is natural living thing and second one is natural non-living things. So natural living things, for example plants and animals which have life, right? It can able to move one place to another place and it need proper food and shelter, everything it need, right? So because it is living things. So plants and animals it will come under category of natural living thing. And what is mean by natural non-living things? The things do not have life but it is made by natural. For example, water, clouds and rocks. Okay, in the natural there are two types. Natural living things, example plants and animals, they have life, and natural non-living things, example water, clouds and rocks, sun, star. Like this you can give many number of example because it does not have a life but it is made by natural. And in the things there is one more type, that is man-made. The man-made is always non-living things. Okay, the man cannot make a living things. Only can able to make non-living things. Example, toys is made by man and walls, the buildings, table, chair or television, fan, washing machine. Like this different types of example we can give for man-made things. Those are non-living things. Okay, even the computer also it will come under non-living things. Okay, so man-made things always it will be a non-living things. Man-made, man cannot able to make a living things, only he can be able to make non-living things. Example, toys, wall, table, etc. Okay, so after that you can able to see in the textbook they have given a column like living and non-living things. Now everyone take out the pencil, will start writing what are the living things and non-living things. Yes, children, now whatever I am writing here, you have to write the lines, you have to use in pencil. Okay, so first one, the living things we are going to write. The first, birds. Second, plants. Third, animals. And the fourth, or whatever animals you need to write, you can write crow, hen, horse. So apart from this, if you know any other living things, you can write it, children, no issue. Okay. And next we are going to write non-living things. The first one, clouds. Second one, water. Third one, stone. And the fourth one, toys. And the fifth one, you can write television. And the sixth one, you can write fan. Copy down neatly, children. Always you have to write it in the pencil. So next we are going to discuss about the features of living things. There are two things, right? One is a living thing and one more is a non-living thing. So here we are going to discuss about living things. So living things having certain character. Okay, based on that we can decide whether this thing is a living thing or non-living thing. Living thing can move. Yes, living things can move one place to another place. For example, the animals it will move, right, based on the shelter or food or for protection something, it will move one place to another place. Also even the plants also it will show the movement. For example, you can take the sunflower, you can see the flower position in the morning side. Always it will be facing into the east side. Why? Because the sunrise is going to happen in the east side. Okay, the same flower you can observe in the evening time, that position would have been changed, it will be in opposite direction, that is in a west direction. Why? Because the sunset is going to happen in a west direction. Okay, this is a one of the example for plant movement. Okay, the even animals also will move based on the food, shelter. For if any enemies are chasing them, so it will run one place to another place. So living things can move, right? right, from one place to another place, but non-living things cannot move. Okay, wherever you are keeping the things, it will be in that respective place only until unless you are going to move the things. And second one, living things need food and water. Obviously, the plants and animals need food for growth and development, right? For example, you can take the humans. We also come under category of animals, right? So we need food like morning breakfast, afternoon lunch, night dinner, okay, and also we need any like evening time some snacks, like this different types of food we need, right? So it will be helpful for growth and development. Also the plants also need food, right? The plants, it will make their own food, okay. That process is called photosynthesis. Even we have to pour the water, right? Even we have to place the plant towards the sunlight. Where the sunlight will be more, there only we have to plant the tree. Okay, because in dark place, so it can't able to make their own food. So even the plants and animals need food and water for growth and development. But non-living things, for example, in a chair you are pouring everyday water. Whether you can able to see the growth, we can't able to see the growth because it is a non-living thing. Okay, and next one, living things grow. Yes, whatever the food we are taking, we are utilizing it and we can able to grow. For example, now you are a small child, right? So after few days you will be studying for higher classes, then you will be going for a college. So like that growth we can able to see only in a living things. For example, in a plants also, you are burying the sand and you are putting the some seed. After few weeks you can able to see a small new plant. The same plant you can observe after 1 month it would have been grown. Okay, like that we can able to see the growth of the plant. So living things, it will involve in a growth process. And next one, living things breathe. Yes, the humans, animals will breathe, right? Will take oxygen and will release the carbon dioxide. Likewise, the plants also involve in a respiration process. It will take the carbon dioxide and it will release the oxygen. Okay, so that it will come under a breathing process. When you can see like toys can able to breathe, it can't able to breathe, right? So it is considered as a non-living things. Only living things can involve in a breathing process. Okay, and next one, living things reproduce. Yes, living things, it will reproduce, right? For example, dog will raise a puppies or cat will be giving a kitten. It will give a birth to younger ones. Okay. Also few animals it will raise the egg. For example, hen it will raise the egg after certain periods. The small chick it will hatch out the shell and it will come out. So that is reproduce. So living things can reproduce. Now I am going to explain from the plants. Even the plants from the seeds you can able to see the few plants. And also from the stem of the part, for example, you can take the sugar cane. We can cut the stem part and we can bury in the soil. After few days, you can able to see a new sugar cane plant. It will start growing. Okay, so that also it will come under category of reproduce. Living things can able to reproduce. Plants also will reproduce. Even animals also will reproduce. But non-living things it won't reproduce. Now you are seeing one table. After few months it can able to reproduce a small table? No, it can't able to reproduce the young ones. And next one, living things feel. For example, now you are eating your dog or a cat, whatever it is, it will feel the pain, it will start shouting. Right, it will start shouting. So that means the things can able to feel the pain. Okay, the things which can able to feel the pain, it is called as a living things. Likewise, even the living things, whatever it is, like a human, animal, the plants or cat or dog, whatever it is, it can able to feel the pain when you are hurting them. Okay, but non-living things, when you are eating your toy and when you are eating your table or chair, whether it can able to make any noise, it is not making any noise, so it is will go under category of non-living things. Which are the things it can able to feel the pain, regarding that it can able to react. It is called as a living things. Okay, it is having a feel, so you can able to feel the pain. And next one, living things grow old and die. The plants and animals it will grow for a certain age. After that it will die. Okay, so but non-living things, for example, I am keeping be a table, okay. It will be for many years, it won't die until unless we are going to destroy it, okay. It won't get die, so until unless we are going to destroy. But living things like plants and animals, for example, plants will be there, like seasonal crops. So it will survive only for 3 months, and few plants it will be survive for more than 100 years, 200 years. And for humans also we can survive more than 80 to 90. So like that it will be coming for living things can grow old and it will die. And here you can see whatever I explained now, each and everything they have given in a brief. So this we are going to discuss one by one. So now we are going to see what are the features of living things. First we have discussed living things can move, right? All living things move. Animals move from one place to another in search of food, shelter, and to protect themselves from enemies. Most of the animals and human beings have legs to move. Fish use their fins and tails to swim in the water. Birds use their wings to fly. Snakes and earthworms use their body to crawl. Even plants move, although their roots fix them in one place and they do not move from one place to another. They can move some of their parts. The leaves of touch-me-not plant get folded as soon as anything touches it. The sunflower always turns its face towards the sun. The pitcher plant shuts its mouth as soon as any insect comes into it. A bud slowly opens to form a flower. So here you can able to see a man is having a legs. It can able to move one place to another place. Likewise, the animals also here it is having a legs, right? So some animals and human beings walk with the help of their legs. Okay, using the leg they can involve the moving process that they can travel one place to another place. And next we are going to see for a bird. Using the help of wings, it can able to fly from one place to another place. Birds fly with the help of wings. And you can take your snakes or earthworm, whatever it is not having a legs and it is not having a wings. Then how it is going to move? It will use a body, okay, it will use a body, it will crawl in the ground and it will move one place to another place. And next we are going to see for a fishes. Fishes move with the help of fins. Fins you can able to see, right? So it can helpful for the swimming in water. With the help of fins it can able to move one place to another place. So completely it will be in water, right? And next one, in the plants we are going to see, the first example we are going to see the pitcher plant. Okay, this is called as a insectivorous plant, children. Okay, this is a insectivorous plant. This plant name it is called as a pitcher plant. Okay, so what it will do, this is a plant structure. Here it will produce some oily gland substance. It is very it will attract the insect. Once it will get attracted towards those colory shiny substance, it will come and sit on here. Okay, once it will come and sit on the mouth, no, here you can able to see the leaf shaped structure, right? Once the insect will come and sit here, automatically it will get closed up. Once it is closed up, no, so insect it will drop it inside and it will get digested. Okay, so it will eat the insect. And next one, the sunflower, as I now have given the example. So always this sunflower position it will be where the sun it is present. So based on the direction only you can able to see the sunflower. Okay. Okay children, so till where I have